Disneyland is an American staple that has ingrained itself into our very culture. It's entertained millions across multiple generations, and it's been the inspiration for other Disney parks around the world. However, when it first opened, it struggled financially, and it took a date night to change that. When Disneyland opened in 1955, it was a critical hit. The opening day was a bit of a mess, but other than that, people loved Walt's theme park. Carnivals and amusement parks were nothing new, but Disney had raised everything to a whole new level with Disneyland. There was only one problem: it wasn't making a profit. According to advertising manager at the time and eventual Disneyland President Jack Lindquist, the first few years of Disneyland's operation was a struggle. Everyone thinks Disney was a tremendous success right from day one. It was from a public standpoint, but not financially. For the first 2.5 years, we operated 34 weeks of the year in the red and 18 weeks in the black. Not a good business plan. Disney realized they had a great thing on their hand, but if they wanted to finally turn a profit, they needed to reach more people. During those initial years, their primary demographic were families. One demographic that Disney had not been winning over, however, were teenagers, who either went with their families or didn't go at all. So in the late spring of 1957, Disney introduced Date Nights at Disneyland, a regular weekend event aimed at teenagers and young adults looking for a place to bring their dates. Prior to Date Nights, Disneyland typically closed for the day at 6 p.m. during the fall, winter, and spring seasons, and 8 p.m. during the summer. However, with the introduction of Date Nights that May, the closing time for the parks on Fridays and Saturdays were extended out to 10 p.m. From their perspective, they had this valuable asset in the form of a theme park that was going unused every night, and the only major cost to changing that was to pay for staff during the extended hours. So it made sense to extend those hours and get more people into the park. Disney sold date night ticket books that allowed entry for 2 people and tickets for 10 attractions, all for $6.50, which today would be about $56. Beyond having more time to ride attractions, Disney created a bandstand area with dancing space and a covered eating area with tables over at the Carnation Plaza Gardens, which was an area off to the left of Sleeping Beauty Castle where the Royal Theater is today. Offering up nightly entertainment, Disney hired the Elliott Brothers, a 14-piece big band, as their regular house band for weekends. They even put out an album of their music called Date Night at Disneyland, which featured a theme song for the event called Let's Dance at Disneyland. Occasionally, special performers would be booked to play at Disneyland too, including pop duo The Carpenters, jazz musician Lionel Hampton, and the Osmonds. Lastly, Disney decided to put together a fireworks show over Sleeping Beauty Castle that would occur each night called Fantasy in the Sky, which would go on to run for over 40 years at Disneyland and would see versions in Disney World, Tokyo Disneyland, and Disneyland Paris. Date nights were so successful that the following month in June, the park hours were extended yet again, this time from 10 p.m. to midnight, and one more time in July to 1 a.m. Beyond that, they had extended the hours for the rest of the days of the week out to midnight. The nightly entertainment was also expanded to 7 days a week during the summer months, as well as across to different areas of the park, including Frontierland and Tomorrowland. Date nights not only helped Disneyland finally turn a profit, it also opened up the company to the notion that their brand of entertainment could appeal to more than just families, and that it could be enjoyed outside of just the daytime hours. It paved the way for a tradition of nighttime entertainment at the Disney theme parks and resorts, entertainment that ranges from fireworks to stage shows to bands and more. Date nights might not be around any longer, but like many of the ideas from those formative early years of Disneyland, it shaped the future of the parks we all get to enjoy today.